Natural disasters and extreme weather can happen without warning. That's how can we prepare? Now, PBS has a new series, six-part docu-series called Weather, Earth's Extremes. Today, I have the host, Maiya May, who's going to talk about this, explore weather across North America communities, and dig deep into climate science. Good morning, Maiya. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good.
I
Happy to
see.
be here.
Good. So tell us a little bit about this docu-series.
Yeah, Weathered Earth's Extremes is a six-episode series that explores climate change. The show breaks down the science and the complex concepts, and we just want to show viewers how their lives might be affected, while also offering hope and tangible solutions. So yeah, I traveled all across the U.S. to meet with scientists and community members who are on the front lines of climate change, and we just want audiences to leave feeling more knowledgeable and empowered. So we hope that's what the show does.
Talk about some of these weathered Earth extremes.
Yeah, so we cover quite a bit in the show, and the show actually started out as a web series, and we went through every single natural disaster. So we talked about winter weather, tornadoes, hurricanes, and so we're compiling all of that. Weathered Earth's Extremes is kind of a spinoff of our web series. So we wanted to focus on the natural disasters that are changing the most, and this show we really focus on tipping points and this idea of negative tipping points, but also this idea of positive tipping points. I know climate change can be very like doom and gloom, but what the thing that I love about this show is that this we focus on again this idea of positive tipping points, and basically it's not as bad as we think. There are a lot of great things happening. There's exponential growth in the energy sector, and we just want viewers to leave feeling like, man, we can actually do something about this. I think hope is a big word that I use, and I say it a lot when I talk about the show. Climate change again, it's a serious issue, but we want viewers to leave feeling hopeful after watching it.
Could we say that what we're experiencing over the last couple of days? I was watching CBS News this morning, and those people that went through the hurricane, would you say that's one of the extremes we're dealing with now?
Yeah, yeah, and we actually talk a bit about hurricanes in the show. We have an episode on climate migration, and it opens with me visiting Florida, and visiting the hurricane hunters and seeing their planes that they fly into and around hurricanes, which was pretty cool. And I got to learn how to gather data to make hurricane forecasting better. And we do talk about the fact that hurricanes are changing. And I do want to be clear, there's still a lot of scientific research that needs to be done, but we do know that hurricanes are rapidly intensifying more often. We saw that with Helene, with warmer sea surface temperatures. They tend to rapidly intensify right before they make landfall, and that's what happened with Hurricane Helene. And sea level rise is also making storm surge worse. That means flooding is going to be worse, and we saw that with Helene as well. So, I mean, again, I do want to put the caveat out there that like there's still more research that needs to be done to determine how hurricanes are changing. But yeah, there are definitely aspects of hurricanes that are getting worse because of climate change, and we talk about that in the show.
I'm speaking of Maiya May. We're talking about PBS's Weathered Earth Extremes. It's a six-part docu-series. And the one last thing I want to say to Maiya before we leave is I hope she goes with me on it. MIZ.
Oh, ZOU! Awesome! I was like, I hope that was up in this interview. I'm going for homecoming soon. I'm so excited. I'm so
Oh,
excited to
great.
go
I'm
back.
going to my homecoming this weekend at Lincoln University, just down the road from Mizzou.
Nice, nice. Look, I might see you out there. I don't know.
Okay. Maya, thank you again for joining us on Morning Blend.